Paul, what are we doing?
What are we doing, Roz? What is this?
This game is not suitable for children or the easily disturbed.
Oh, that's me out then.
I mean, but look how cheerful it looks and sounds.
Yeah.
Doesn't it look lovely?
Well, what perfect way to celebrate Christmas
than with anime girls.
With anime girls, which is, I heard this game is quite disturbing.
You heard? You've watched it. So I should mention, because everyone's playing this game now. When it looks like we're jumping on the bandwagon, we aren't. We did our month of horror in October, and at the beginning of October I mentioned this to Paul as a game I wanted to do, but we just didn't get around to it. Yeah. Because we ended up doing like, what, 20 games or something for October?
Yeah, 20, yeah.
So roughly. We kind of ended up cutting this one, but we thought we'd revisit it for the Christmas period. A sort of mini Let's Play. Probably be a two-parter. So yeah, we're not jumping on the bandwagon because of PewDiePie.
Yeah,
we wanted to play this a couple of months ago.
I saw that his Let's Play.
Yeah, we were going to do this almost 3 months ago now, so... yeah, so let's get started. I know nothing about this. You know some of it.
I know some of it. I know one path that can go, because it's got multiple paths, so...
Right, okay, so you might have to give me some hints along the way.
It depends on which girl you got your eye on, really.
Please enter your name. What name are we going with, Paul?
Go with Super Big Dick Raws.
I mean...
Or just go with Mr. Raws then.
Let's use my usual...
Chroma.
Internet alias. Hey!
Yeah, this game's not voiced, by the way. They do... The only voicing that comes is when they go, eh? Or ooh? When they're trying to express themselves.
I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she just don't care.
Right.
And also is totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbour and good friend since we were children. I sense romantic undertones, Paul.
Yeah, the childhood friend always loses out in anime.
You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. That's not
Run away!
However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. She's the one that looks a bit like Madoka then. Ha ha. I overslept again. Sounds like me.
It really does.
But I caught you this time. Maybe. But only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Yeah, you say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Chroma. Not mean. I'm like the nicest person. You
sound really enthusiastic when you said that. Like, that's mean, Chroma.
Oh,
put some soul into it, man.
I should point out that I feel like I'm getting a cold today, so if I sound like I don't give a shit, that's why.
Come on, use your voice acting talents.
I don't think I can today.
Oh no.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Also, I'm not really going to manage voice acting a pink-haired anime girl.
Come on.
I think I have that kind of range.
PewDiePie did.
Well, then you do that.
No.
You can do the girls.
Oh god. I'm more masculine than you. Okay. Fine. But if you did wait for me after all, I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to.
Well, that is definitely me.
Yes.
Whatever you say, Sayori. I'm glad you're not feeling ill today. At least one of us can carry this. We cross the street together and make our way to school. Oh, I don't want to go back to school. I'm done with that shit.
Yes, you love school. As
we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students. Speckled?
Speckled. Making their daily commute.
By the way, Chroma, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year, son of a bitch.
Well, I lied to you.
Oh.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our mini conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori...
Hello.
Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
Oh
okay,
yeah,
that's
sounds
well,
like
that's
you.
both of us.
Yeah, it sounds like both of us, Spears.
I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college.
I mean, I can't socialise, so
You really don't, man. And you're an old man now.
she's right to worry.
Yes.
Your happiness is really important to me, you know.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh bloody hell!
And I hope you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a neeb in a few years because you're not used to the real world.
Oh, need.
Too late.
Yeah. Yeah.
You trust me, right?
Oh Christ! I have to see.
Don't make me worry about you.
Hey, you're the one that
I
went
keep
into
worrying
this.
about you.
You started this. All right.
Alright.
I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy.
Fucking does.
No promises though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
No.
God, all the girls say that to me when I'm in bed with them.
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a
Carefree girl.
More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. That sounds like it could
crazy.
become problematic.
Oh.
The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. That
bet-
doesn't sound like school.
bet
It used
he-
to drag on forever.
I bet he sits by the window like most all anime
Gazes out the
protagonists.
window,
Yeah.
hoping to see big robots fighting big monsters.
Okay.
After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. What, motivation to leave and go home?
Mm-hmm.
Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Oh.
Why wouldn't you join that club?
I joined the anime club when I was in at university.
Hello?
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out.
Fucking stalker.
I look around and realise that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there, spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You go like slightly like, what you talking about, motherfucker?
That's my character for her, isn't it, man? She's sassy.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought
You know what?
well, that you could come to my club.
Hello.
Hello.
Sayori.
See, that's a bit more like it.
Yeah?
There is no way I'm going to your club.
Hey.
Mean it.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club.
Holy
Really?
vice president, huh? How many members are there? What if there's just two of them?
Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. What if there's only one and she's the vice president? What does that say?
She thinks so little of herself. She makes herself vice president.
In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, well, there you go. She inherited the title vice president.
Jesus Christ.
That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less.
Yeah, fuck books.
Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, Royce, you got to put in that voice. That cool voice you had earlier. Yes, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, you're skipping your lines here, Paul.
Oh, Christ, do I?
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Yes.
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I'll bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
I'm guessing Natsuki's the president.
Yeah, I guess so.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out.
I
I
doubt it.
let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Oh, man, I love cupcakes.
I love cupcakes.
Yes, let's go.
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I mean, cupcakes are good though.
I like a good cupcake.
I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new members here.
I told you,
Come
don't
on.
call me a new member.
You got to put the voice on, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I glance around the room.
Oh bollocks! I've got to do a voice for her.
Got a different voice. Got to look at her face and decide what.
All right, she's very quiet and she looks like she's introvert. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Saori always says nice things about you. Oh, fuck off. Seriously? You brought a boy?
Okay, so she's the one that looks like Madoka.
Way to kill the atmosphere, dickhead.
Oh, Christ. Alright, she looks like she's the level-headed one.
Ah, Chroma. What a nice surprise.
You gotta keep all these voices in your head and remember which one's which.
Welcome to the club. Lipsies.
Go on.
Yeah. All words escape me in this situation. Because I'm surrounded by anime babes.
Oh, yes. This is your dream, Rosie. This club.
All about the 2D girls. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
What voice did I do for her?
So I told you had to remember, Paul.
What are you looking at?
I don't think that was the one.
If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Natsuki.
Suki. Sorry.
The girl with the sour attitude,
she's got
whose
attitude.
name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognise. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Alright, Pervo.
Alright.
She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. Are they poisoned?
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that.
Playing with her hair. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well,
yes.
It's nice to meet both of you. He's a world weary schoolboy. This guy.
Yes. That's how you would play it.
And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Chroma.
You too, baby.
Oh, steady on.
Monica smiles sweetly and pushes her chest out.
Oh, Christ.
We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic.
Oh, yes.
Basically completely out of my league. Hey, don't sell yourself short.
No, this is you, Ross. Don't sell yourself short, mate.
Oh yeah, I'm always doing that.
Yeah.
So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little tingly in my pants.
Oh.
You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Chroma.
Jesus.
We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me. Oh, Monica.
It looks like the anime club's out the window.
Yeah, God.
I'll get the cupcakes. Hey! I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then, how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Oh, now you have to choose where you're sitting, I guess. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room when Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Oh, don't get a choice.
Alright.
Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Alright.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-ta! Woo!
They don't look impressed.
No, they don't at all.
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. I mean, that sounds alright.
Oh,
Why do they
cats.
look so horrified?
I love cats.
The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
Oh, Christ.
So cute!
I feel like you're getting the voices mixed up.
I'm a bit.
I have no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well...
Oh, wait. I did the wrong one.
Well, you know. Just hurry up and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious!
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. I mean, cupcakes are round.
Yes, there's no angles on cupcakes, you dickhead.
Natsuki is quiet.
Oh.
She's poisoned them all and she's waiting for the cyanide to kick in. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavour. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good.
Oh.
Should I do it as a solid snake?
Yeah, just do it, solid snake.
Thank you, Natsuki.
Alright. Well! Oh, fuck.
What is going on?
My voice is...
The game hasn't started going weird yet and already we're in weird place.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I...
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
Made them for you, I think.
Yeah, she's a...
Sandore.
She's a tsundere.
Sandore, yeah.
Yeah, I thought you technically did. Sayori said.
Well, maybe. But not for you. You know, dummy.
Alright. Where's my Metal Gear?
I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation.
Fuck off.
Okay, you're fucking nuts.
You sound like Batman.
I know, I've gone Batman. Batman, Metal Gear, Batman.
Snake.
Yuri
Bat
returns
snake.
to the
Snake Man.
Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray.
You keep...
That's me.
Oh, right, sorry. Because she came up.
You keep a whole tea set in this classroom.
I've decided not to go for the full throat.
Go for the John Wayne, Clint Eastwood. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Hey!
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Yeah, that's not it. That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away. Insulted? Why should be insulted?
She's very easily...
Maybe, like, embarrassed.
I mean, I meant that, you know...
I believe you.
I'm all over the map with this.
You sound really scary. I believe it. We're a scarecrow.
Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Going for a distinguished gentleman now. Who drinks a whiskey and likes to go out shooting.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori.
Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, you see, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
Your accent's gone everywhere for this. That's okay. Don't be embarrassed.
Oh, I don't get embarrassed, my dear. I get drunk.
We will make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs.
What?
Why, you could even make CEO. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Major club. Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Oh, Christ. Man, I can't.
I think you've mixed up the two pink-haired girls now.
Really? He's a great leader. Now, that's your best friend, right? The one on the far end.
Yes.
Sorry, yeah, okay, that's her voice.
Yuri also nods in agreement.
Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club there yet. Clearly, you're doing a terrible job.
Fucking shit you are.
It must be hard to start a new club with so few people.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort into starting something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like festivals, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, such anime stereotypes, all interested in the same goal.
Really are.
Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. They're all cock hungry.
Oh, Rosie, please, put it away.
I'm not putting my beer away, Paul, I'm drinking it.
Fuck you, Paulus.
Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Chroma, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that.
Manga.
Oh, Rose.
I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up.
I think she likes manga.
It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Listen, Yuri. Go fuck yourself.
How dare you?
Well, that can change, you know, if I get the right stimulation.
What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile.
Oh.
Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Because of course she does.
My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds.
She's into A Song of Ice and Fire, basically.
Oh, yes. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me.
She's a GRRM fangirl.
And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
And she's all over the map.
Oh god, fucking hell.
I read a horror book once.
I bet you do.
I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horrors offers a very successful a change in the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Oh, right, wrong one.
No, that was the one you started doing that voice for.
I hate horror.
Oh, why's that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Imagine if we had like 5 people in the Chums. Everyone could pick a character instead of you having to do 4.
Oh no, fucking...
Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
Well, she looks the type.
Ah.
What?
Jesus Christ, man.
What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say that, Lee! And get that back.
Fine, fine.
Your cupcakes! Your poems! Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Fucking hell.
So he sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Hello.
Hello, it's getting sexy.
I'm not cute!
Natsuki, you write your own poems.
Well, I guess sometimes.
You turn into Cartman.
Why do you care?
I think that's impressive.
Oh, yes.
Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You like them.
Ah, not a very confident writer yet.
Oh.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing a level of writing takes more than just confidence.
It's all about the confidence.
The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your
readers.
Oh, Jesus.
Open up, reader.
You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you even have writing experience? Do you have writing experience too, Yuri?
Man, that beer's hit you hard.
You're just trying to get those voices. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set up an example and help Natsuki feel more comfortable enough to share hers. Ellipses. Yeah.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Oh. Or was that her?
That's the other one.
I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Minasan.
Huh?
And now she's been shortened to Nat.
Mm-hmm.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we will share them with each other. That way, everyone's even. Yay! Let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will all help us get a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club.
Monika wants to get comfortable with everyone.
Isn't that right, Kuroma?
Monika smiles warmly at me once again.
Hold on. There's still one problem.
I can't fucking write.
I'm actually illiterate.
What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time.
I never said I would join this club.
Oh, we made assumptions.
Sayori may have convinced me to stop by for a free cupcake, I hasten to add, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and,
Wow,
I lose my train of thought.
you're really getting in with the hand movements and everything, Rose.
Well, you know, if you're gonna act, you need to, it has to be full body acting.
You'll be perfect as a voice actor.
I'm method, man.
Method.
I'm not method man.
Yes.
But I'm method
All
man.
right. Man.
All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. I mean, Natsuki looks annoyed.
But I'm sorry, I thought. Kuroma?
you all... I'm defenseless against these girls.
How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls.
You've upset them all.
Right. Okay. I've decided then. I'll join the literature club.
Yay!
One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yeah,
Oh god, that's the wrong one, isn't it?
yeah, I'm so happy.
So wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down.
Hey! Hey now.
You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'll be super pissed. Then, that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Fuck me. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
I mean, is this a weekly thing, or...?
Man, you got homework and you have to do fucking club homework. Jesus.
Monika looks over at me once more.
Kuroma, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
It's going to be dark, Monika.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills?
Pretty much real life, isn't it? Oh, Roz, go too quick.
What happened there?
Hey, Chroma, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
There we go.
Hey.
I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Don't know what happened there. Anyway. That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs.
Sure, might as well.
Yay!
Maybe we can take the yacht.
Oh, yes, Rosie.
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls.
Oh, you nefarious bastard.
Yeah.
That's what you want. Just want to get in their knickers.
Alright! I just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
Jeez. I like a good bit of poetry.
It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favourite club member will like.
Yeah, so
something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most.
So basically, what do you think all their traits are? No, she's into, like, Yuri's into darkness. Satsuki is the anime manga lover, isn't it? And Saori is the perky happy one, I think. So which one do you have? Would you like to impress?
Don't know.
I've got to think of something, because like each word sort of has a sort of connection to each girl. Yeah, see, she likes that. So if you say misfortune, that will say Yuri jumped up and
Sayori loved that.
Sayori loved it. Dark will be Yuri, I think. But it just depends what
Pure
which
misfortune
one.
cheeks. Sparkle. Anime.
Oh yes, she jumped a bit for that.
Scars.
Ooh.
Are you sure? I think Sayori's the one with the dark undertones.
Yeah,
here.
it should be. Yeah. But remember, she likes like horror and dark and fantasy and stuff.
That was Yuri.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But Sayori jumped when I picked
I know,
the
like
dark
some of it's a bit like you're not too sure. Which
After
one.
image is
Yeah,
an interesting word. Skirt. Natsuki like that.
Fear, fantasy. She like. Oh, well, I thought she would have liked that.
Melancholy.
Yay!
Eternity.
Hey!
Kitty.
What kind of poem are you writing?
About eternally melancholic kitties.
Wrath.
Oh yes, Yuri likes that.
Pink.
Boo!
Pink puppy.
Pink puppy.
Butterfly with bombs.
Fluffy.
Death.
Fluffy death.
Oh, what? Christ.
Ambient sensation.
Oh, horror though. Ambient sensation horror.
Ambient sensation feather.
Ah, that's poo.
Well, I'm kind of just picking words at random.
Oh Christ. Hi again, Chroma. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha.
Nah, don't worry.
Nah. Just sounds weird in that voice.
Yeah.
This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word.
Oh yes.
For a man's word is his bond.
Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Chroma. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
I think she's trying to say we can't read.
Yeah. Oh crap.
Come on, like he deserves any slack. Sorry, told me he didn't even want to join any of the clubs this year, you
God damn it,
cocksucker.
Sayori. Telling on us.
And
And last year.
No, that's me.
Oh, it's you, isn't it?
And last year too. I don't even know if you plan to just to come here and how or why. But if you don't take us seriously, then we won't see you at the end of it.
You won't see
See you
me.
at the end. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Oh wait.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and Manga.
Manga is literature.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Don't worry, guys. Kerma always gives his best as long as he's having fun.
You're damn right.
Oh, yes.
He helps me with busy work without even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
He cleans her underwear out. It's a bit odd.
How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting.
Oh, Christ.
And you almost set your house on fire once.
Bloody hell.
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you?
Now listen here, Missy, don't get the wrong idea.
I might be a little jealous. How come you and Chroma can become good friends too?
So, oh wait, shit.
Sayori.
So,
As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh no! Oh, Yuri brought you something today, you know?
wait, sorry.
Eh? Me?
Not really.
Oh, fuck off then.
Fuck you then.
Don't be shy!
It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind.
Sorry made me...
Oh wait, shit, wrong voice. Sorry, made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
All over the gaff in that one line. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation like a boss.
Like a fucking hero.
Hey,
Joe.
don't worry about it.
This is not you at all.
First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place.
I do
So
think-
any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise.
Oh, Ross, you're such a hero.
It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
You bet your ass.
But your sweet ass.
I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Oh, alright. Well, here she just opens her top.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute?
Oh, Rose.
She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much.
Fico.
Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this.
In the bin.
I enthusiastically take the book.
Pew. Well, you can read it at your own pace.
I'll get it back to you sometime next year.
I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case.
Oh.
Sayuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. And apparently we're going to join her in the closet. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand.
Oh, it's getting sexy. Oh, great.
You looking for something in there?
Freaking Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the spot.
That definitely went a bit Cartman.
What's the point of keeping your collection organized so someone else just messes it up?
Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf.
Manga!
You read manga, right?
Sometimes.
Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out whether the other person stands.
How did you know, anyway?
I heard you bring it up at some point.
Yeah, like 10 minutes ago.
Besides,
Oh, it does sound like Cartman there.
besides, it's kind of written in your face.
He's got manga nerd written on his face.
I'm nerd.
What's that supposed to mean?
I see.
There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack.
There it is!
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest.
Much better.
She's a bit OCD.
Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
Bet it sets her brain to itching.
I know that feel, bro.
Oh, yes.
I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring.
Parfait Girls?
It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible.
It's simply
because my
shit.
tastes are very, very high.
It's fucking first class.
If you're gonna judge, you gotta do it through the glass on that door.
She points to the classroom door.
Hey, I wasn't judging anything.
Hey, settle down,
I
sweetie.
didn't even say anything.
It was your tone of voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Chroma. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover, cocksucker. In fact,
Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box.
I'm gonna show you exactly why.
She shoves the book right into my hands.
Ah,
I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colourful attire striking animated feminine poses.
Ooh.
It's exceedingly moe.
Hey, Moe.
Don't just stand there.
wow.
Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She pats on the ground next to her, signalling me to sit there.
Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable?
Silly.
A man of my stature is not used to sitting on the floor.
Ooh.
I take my seat.
Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that.
Hey? Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Hello.
Yeah? Don't just say that. You make me feel weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me.
Sorry.
I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning?
You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then?
Oh, no.
Not really. Maybe sometimes after I read maybe sometimes after I already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention?
I feel like by the end of this game we will truly respect her authority. I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school.
Oh, of course it is.
Slice of life affair.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot.
So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot?
How rude.
Well, obviously. You would think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're gonna say. What you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things.
Like Parfait, perhaps?
Like, there's a really funny chapter where they are obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop.
He sounds very cool.
He's so fucking cool.
But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romances start to happen. That's really what makes it good. There are so many touching parts.
Oh, is that so? Touching parts?
Oh, yes.
It sounds like you really know what you're talking
You
about.
silly Billy.
Maybe I underestimated you.
Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean?
Natsuki gives me a little shove.
Hey,
you didn't have to
shove you
actually
real
do
life. Yeah. Method, rude boy,
I
method.
just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full
Full
power.
power.
You're clearly not yet over 9,000.
Good save.
That was pretty good.
Should remember this next time.
Oh, this chapter seems like it's about baking.
How often do we talk to girls about manga, though?
No, but if we go to a con or something, remember that line.
Ah, you've not yet attained your final form.
How much more hideous can you become? What? Oh, shit.
This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga?
Well,
Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something.
yeah. Why does that matter?
It doesn't, I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right?
That's just coincidence.
Probably not a coincidence.
I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got into this manga.
Yeah, it's definitely a coincidence.
Like I would ever get into anything because it's in the manga. I feel bad for anyone that's impressionable.
Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones.
Oh, yes.
Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge?
Ah.
We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple of chapters at this point.
Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not.
Even though you're just watching me read?
What, just watching him?
Well, I'm fine with it.
If you say so, you strange little creature. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean?
Hey.
Eh?
You don't? Wait, you have no friends?
That's not. Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends?
Could you not wrap it in? Jeez, motherfucker.
Sorry.
So she's either got no friends or none of her friends like manga.
Well, I could ever get my friends to read this.
So I guess that answers that question.
They just think manga's for kids.
For kids.
I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face!
They will respect her authority.
Oh, I know those kinds of people.
Oh, fuckers.
Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time.
This has got you down, Ross.
Well, I mean, I gravitated toward the other losers.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
But it's probably harder for someone like you.
Yeah, it's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part?
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this.
No, she hasn't got like stacks of hentai, has she?
Oh, Christ.
At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? We can be manga buds.
Manga buds.
I mean, here I am, reading about parfait.
Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems.
Maybe, but at least you're enjoying yourself, right?
So?
I just laugh in my face.
Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading it or what?
Yeah.
I flip the page. Suddenly Natsuki starts laughing. Fucking hell. She's a witch now.
I totally forgot about that. I totally forgot that happens.
Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels.
Montar is my favorite character.
Is that Minto?
Minori.
Minori, sorry.
You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when...
Hey, no spoilers.
I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter.
Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. Sparkle, sparkle.
Sparkle, sparkle.
It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favourite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself. Oh, I know, nice.
That's nice. Okay, everyone.
Hey!
Are you all ready with today's poems?
Shit, I forgot about that.
Uses his toilet paper.
Oh, bugger.
Oh, come on. Could you time be any worse?
Yeah, we were having a moment.
Yes. Oh, sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though, you do look pretty cozy over there. Eh?
Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me.
When did you sit on my lap?
She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me.
Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now.
I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki.
You just gonna give it back? Don't you want to know what happened?
Yeah, but... Monica just said...
Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you.
Hey? Is that really alright?
I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this.
Well, of course. I could just take forever. It would take forever to finish it if you didn't take it home. Just finish it, that one before tomorrow, so we can start the next one.
Jeez, gotta go home and read a bloody Moe slice of life manga.
Oh, to be a child again.
And if it gets bent, I'll kill you.
Fair enough, I can understand that.
Yep.
By tomorrow?
I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Netsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it?
Alright then.
I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. Oh, you got to wrap it like Dan used to wrap stuff so it doesn't get damaged in your bag.
You remember when he used
Wrap it in a jumper or something.
to put his like camera in a sock?
And then wrap it in a jumper.
Yeah. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Of course I did, I'm on it. My relaxation ends.
Oh, can't be relaxed anymore.
I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? Oh, her. Bloody hell, I can't remember her voice.
Forgot about her, didn't you?
I can't wait.
Sayuri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayuri's is written on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook.
Oh.
I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself.
Who are you going to share with, Ross?
Oh, I feel like we kind of had a moment with Natsuki then.
Alright.
I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first.
Okay, let's start with the things I don't like.
Yeah, because you remember when you picked the word, she didn't react that well to it.
First of all,
Natsuki rereads my poem.
never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
Oh jeez, that bad, huh?
Hey, and what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things.
Like what? Masturbating?
Ew.
Potentially. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when
Hello.
when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said.
Yeah.
That was spot
Why
on.
did you have to pick her? Hers is the hardest voice to do. It really hurts my fucking throat.
Well,
You could have chimed in and said, no, don't pick her.
I was going to say something, but you went, oh, I think we had a moment.
well, I could be more comfortable sharing my point if yours was really bad.
Oh, so it's not really bad.
Oh,
You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and made me go, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it.
You've got an outshone her.
Hope you're happy.
Oh, I'm kind of happy.
So in other words, you're saying you liked it.
Yuck.
Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat.
Yeah! You're
So cool.
You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you...
Oh, wait, sorry, let me start again.
I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like that all by air. You're self-important.
Pretty sure you never actually said that.
How
I say
dare
that
you.
mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something, or really like me.
You.
I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem.
In any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't.
What the fuck? Do you want to read that?
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
Boo.
Yeah. I told you we we're gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even like to take my writing seriously.
But isn't that the point of poems? For people to express themselves? I fucked that up slightly, but never mind.
Hey.
Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like with this poem. Seeing everything around you doing great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to add that.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice things about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, if I set out a rhyme at the end, but then make it full flat on purpose.
Yes, I did notice that.
It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's why it means to be proud.
She's really happy about herself now.
I'm glad you're learning something.
Your throat is... I think you need another beer.
Don't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
You basically just go...
Yeah, guess not.
I decided to humour her with that last one. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Because I'm a nice guy. Capital N, capital G.
Are you going to show your poem?
Well, I'll let you pick this time, because it's up to your voice.
Yuri.
Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking, Div.
It's fine, don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay? This is your first time writing a poem, right?
It shows.
Fucking shit it is.
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess it might be after reading through it.
It's just a bunch of jumbled words.
Ah, so it's that bad.
No! Did I raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people.
It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognise in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a new writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanour totally changes.
She's basically saying you're shit.
Yeah, her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can blame. That you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback.
I mean, she hasn't really told us anything about the poem, just that
She's
we're
went all
not
high
good
and
at
mighty
writing.
with herself.
We're a shit writer, but what about the poem?
Natsuki can be a little biased though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine.
I'm not sure if Yuri is apologising to herself, to me, or to Natsuki.
Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I love to share my thoughts process behind it.
Holy fuck, this is dark shit.
What are you doing there, Paul?
Oh, my phone fell down.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which in itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Oh, nice, right?
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
Oh, very melancholy. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
I was basking in it.
Couldn't I? It's too complicated for you.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild.
So she usually goes straight to the dark shit.
Oh, Lord Cthulhu.
Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Kramer.
Really?
I must have totally missed the point, but clearly you did.
Yes. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it, after all.
Didn't even read it.
But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that because I'm a thicko.
You thick bastard.
That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember, it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you. Dun, dun, dun. God, Christ.
Alright, Paul. Let's go with Monica, because that's probably a bit easier on your phone as well.
Hi, Kramer. Having a good time so far?
Not really, no. Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better,
Well, maybe we could put on some anime and listen to some rock music.
I'll drink some sake. I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Kramer. we're all a little embarrassed today, you know?
Yes, I can see by the rosiness of your cheeks.
But it's the sort of barrier that we'll have to learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I hand Monica my poem. I almost went
Yes.
narration voice.
Yeah. I like you, Kramer.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Oh, it definitely wasn't.
Actually, I suppose I did pick fluffy feathers
You
and
did,
puppies and
yeah.
pink stuff.
Oh, jeez. Turns out I'm a secret Moe goon.
No. It kind of makes me think of something Sasuke would write.
Who would write?
Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So, take that as a compliment. Oh wait, that's true.
If you say so.
Whatever. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Silverstein?
Eh? Maybe a long time ago.
He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. That's more of a sonnet, isn't it? A few lines.
Shit, excuse me.
They might even feel like they are writing for kids. But if you think about them...
Sorry, I dropped my drumstick.
Yes. Why are you holding the drumstick?
Why not?
Hey, is that for your substitute for your penis or something?
No, it's a drumstick.
Yeah, something long
Playing
and hard.
drums with.
They can express views of the world that would apply to anybody.
I see. Naruhodo.
Oh.
So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that?
Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert. But you probably won't find much filler in her poems. It might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning though. So I can see why it would be a kind of poem to explore.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot in this club.
So,
It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
that's okay. I would love to see you try some new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of style. But I always try and help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything.
Actually, I kind of do.
Oh wait, shit. It's really like awkward, isn't it? Anyway, do you want to read my poem now?
Oh, must I?
Don't worry, I'm not very good.
I mean, that face doesn't say I believe what I just said.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I'm always that way, you know?
She's faking it till she makes it.
Yes.
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbour, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realise now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in.
Very spooky.
Spooky.
So, what do you think?
What?
I,
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. I'm stupid.
it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That's a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I have some kind of epithet recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk around about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes, when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you will never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later.
Hey, that's how I write. Just make loads of messy notes and then polish them up.
Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow.
Just like the Queens of the Stone Age said.
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening, dickhead.
I bet that went in one ear and out the fucking other.
God, I can't remember Sahari's voice.
Better think up a new one then.
This is a good pound, Chroma.
That's basically Natsuki's voice.
Yeah, but less screechy.
Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. Would I lie to you, my dear childhood friend? It's just not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? You know me.
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was kind of afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It just reminds me of how you really are a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room.
Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
No.
Heaven forfend.
See? It's like I said before, Chroma. Deep down, you really are. You're not that selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that's really good. That's only real good people do.
Thanks, Sayori.
I'm not sure if Sayuri sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all.
Hey! I'm gonna make sure you have a lot of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem, too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Yay!
We'll see about that.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
Sayori. This is just a guess, but were you hungry? Did you wait until this morning to write this?
No. Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
Silly girl.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. I just pissed it out on the walk to school.
Don't be mean. I still try my best.
Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Now fuck off.
This was so much fun. Mark is the best.
Yeah.
But next time,
I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. I'm not really sure. Phew.
I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated.
Telling me.
It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. I've never felt that.
Never,
Not
yeah,
something
you're
I've
the
ever-
writer as well.
Never experienced that because I have fantastic writing ability.
Rory, this is shit.
Usually everyone's like, you know what, this is amazing.
It's alright.
Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. I mean, that's not really that bad, is it? Across the room, Sayuri and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
Alright.
What's with this language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks? Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you just completely miss the symbolism in something? It's clearly a man of feeling or giving up. How can it be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh. You mean you had to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out that nice. Come out nice at all.
Full calm.
Well, I have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sorry liked it. And Cromwell did too. So based on that, I will gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I have spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Krimmer liked my poem too, you know.
I liked everybody's poems.
Oh, I could see you're gonna get a bit of a love triangle here. He even told me he was impressed by it. Uh-oh.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Uh-oh.
I didn't realize you were invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what I...
You...
Oh, wrong voice. You are just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Chroma appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours.
How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice? What? Are you full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately guard my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Yeah. Is everyone okay?
Well, you know why? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Kurama started showing up.
Hello, boys. Natsuki. Oh, Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you.
I don't like fighting. Oh, that sounds a bit too... I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly both girls turn towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Kurama. She's trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could just get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should have jumped out. The meaning should have jumped out at the reader, not forced them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Chroma.
Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning most effectively. Avoiding them is not unnecessarily limiting yourself. It's also a waste. You understand that, right, Chroma?
Oh God, I got there.
Well.
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing.
Yes, you really don't in real life.
Whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me.
Oh, Raws, are you gonna...
I'm gonna ask Sayuri for help.
Oh, that's cop out.
Well, I'm the new guy here.
Jesus. I think it's a delivery.
Yeah, I don't know who to side with. I just feel like asking for help.
Do it then. Sure, playthrough.
Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri! But Yuri's expression is so defenceless I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah! Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Oh man, that's such a copper. Chroma!
Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict.
Well, that backfired.
Yep.
Yeah, unless Chiari wants to tell you what a stuck-up jerk she's been.
She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place.
Excuse me. Are you listening to yourself? That's exactly why. Exactly why nobody likes you.
Oh,
Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Me? Yeah.
Sayori.
I'm getting horny.
Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression.
I'll make some tea.
Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return.
To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and can organise things, but I'm not very good with people. I wouldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's a kind of an embarrassment of me.
Yeah, you're a failure, Monica.
Fucking hell.
No. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either.
Yep, you pussy. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she?
You could say that.
Wow.
She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. Like dragging me to this godforsaken club.
I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt.
That makes two of us.
Oh yes.
You can count on me.
Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more.
Oh yes. Okay everyone, I'm just about time for us to leave. It's just about time for. How did everyone feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I say it was worth it. It was alright. Kramer, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Tyrell kicked off. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing. Oh, Christ.
Really?
We'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you'll learn something from your friends, too. So, your poems will turn out even better.
Ah, I think to myself,
Shit.
I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination
Nod it, Ross.
and
Yes.
clench my fist tightly.
Typical anime. Kramer, ready to walk out?
Sure, let's go.
Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either.
Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that.
So you're saying it's my fault?
Yes. Ruined everything. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
Well, hate is a strong word.
Fucking strong, that is.
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Pew. You know, Kurama, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club.
In the club.
In the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone else is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is gonna be so much fun.
until shit starts to hit the wall. Sigh.
Oh,
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there?
We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori.
I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
okay.
Yeah, let's do this.
Alright, poem number 2.
What are you gonna go with now, Ross?
Death.
Alright. Wait.
Oh, Sayori loved that.
Jesus.
Uncontrollable massacre.
Fuck me.
Awesome. Hope.
Oof.
Explode.
Jeez. You're losing Natsuki. Joy.
Explode joy.
Oh no. Raft. Broken.
Adventure.
Oh, you really. Sorry's really loving you now, mate. Dum, dum, ch, dum, dum, ch, dum, dum, ch.
Excitement.
Oh, horror.
No, they both look very sad.
Hey. Dum, dum, ch. I think that's just an
Bunny.
expression. Swimsuit. Oh.
Yeah.
Hey. She likes a swimsuit.
Pink swimsuit, huh?
Extreme. Extreme vertigo.
Let's have a bit of romance.
Mm-hmm.
Bit of spinning romance tragedy. Man, she really likes the dark shit, Sayori.
Determination. Kawaii.
And I've got a feeling this poem's going to turn out better than the last one, Ross.
I think I was picking words even more randomly that time than the first time.
Actually, yeah.
And I think we should leave it there for part 1, and we'll come back next time and see what happens.
I've been having so much fun doing those voices.
We'll see how that poem comes down, goes down in part 2.
It's a good thing we're not drinking whiskey, otherwise I wouldn't be able to hit the high notes.
Yeah, that probably helped me for the hello, how are you doing?
I'm vastly wealthy and well read, despite not reading.
I can imagine you, like, if you went to school there, you have like leather patches on your tweed jacket.
On the elbows.
Yeah, on the elbows.
You're wearing a perfectly good jacket.
2 jackets.
Incorrect, Marge. 2 perfectly good jackets. All right. Well, yeah. We hope you guys have been enjoyed this little soiree, and
I will mention again that I know nothing about this other than it's not what you think it is, because I've purposefully avoided spoilers.
It is cutesy, but it does take dark turns.
I purposefully avoided spoilers because I didn't want to know anything about it going in. So hopefully some shit will start happening soon.
All right. Well, you got to come tune in to find out if it does.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Come back for the next part where Paul will be doing even more off the wall voices.
Sure,
and he might actually turn into Eric Cartman.
Thanks for watching, guys.